I'd like to share my experience that happened 15 years ago. In 2001, it was a bad year for everyone. I went through a bad divorce. We lost our home, and I decided I wanted to move to Arizona with my daughter, which was 17 at the time. When we arrived, it was 9/11, and of course, everything went downhill from there. The company that was supposed to hire me froze all new hires, and I was left without work. We were forced to come back to Pennsylvania, and we were actually homeless there for a while. One morning, I was driving to my brother's house, and it was very early Sunday morning, and I was very depressed. I kept asking myself, what am I doing here? What is my purpose in life here? And I was just crying my eyes out. I just wanted to turn into the oncoming traffic. But I remembered I have a daughter to live for, and she needed me. That is when God spoke to me. He told me to turn right from the road I was driving on. And I did, and I felt like my car went to autopilot. And I ended up in this parking lot of a church. I got out of my car shaking because I didn't know what had just happened. And this very nice lady came out of her car next to me and said, "Hello, my name is Donna. How are you? How long have you been coming to Covenant Fellowship?" And she asked me who did I know there, and I told her, I thought if I tell her what just happened, she won't believe me. She'll think I'm crazy. So I told her this was my first time there and that I didn't know anyone. And she said, "Well, you know me now, so come on in." And she introduced me to many people that day, which was beautiful. The praise, worship, and the sermon were exhilarating. It was then when I realized that is where I belonged. And I went on to take the Alpha course, which was the introduction to Christianity. And it changed my life by a lot. I then went on to serve others through our small care groups. We reached out to others in need and helped and served as much as we could. So I wanted them to experience what I had experienced. And I realized that God had never abandoned us in the first place, like I had thought. And I appreciate and I thank Him every day for the fellowship and the friendship and the love and the welcoming that I received in that church.